EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. At their own 34-yard line. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tracy. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And this ball incomplete on third down. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. He'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Again, Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Thomas Wilson.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Sahadrozay. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. On 2nd down, it's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A carry here for Tracy. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be taken down. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. They'll run with Tracy. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Gotta go, in now.
Wilson to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now Russ. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll push ahead to the 21. Tackle made by Dane Belton.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A huge play for Dallas. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. A give, and here comes Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. On 3rd down, Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down, they need 3. They'll go again with Williams. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Williams trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and goal. Sanders will take it in. Touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. the return, it's Smith-Marset. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Look over the crowd, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Formation for the Giants.
To return, it is Turpin. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
Second down, Prescott. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Dak to throw. Got a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his second touchdown of the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, it's Smith-Marset. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. first and 10, it's Wilson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On second down, Russ. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught downfield by Robinson. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Giant first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Throwing again, Wilson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaden Blue, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brings up second down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of 1. It's now third down.
On the play fake. Dak to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, Wilson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First down, Giants.
Now it's Wilson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First down, Giants.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's Wilson. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Play action. Now Wilson forced out left. Dulcich open. Downfield. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Rushed to his left. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Wilson will throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's taken in, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is...
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Here's Smith-Marset. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping to his left. He runs with it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 1. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
New York.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a second down. Now Russ, forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
So play action. It's Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Again, Wilson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On second down, Wilson. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pass pulled in by Tracy.
Lucky shit.
He's going to be out of bounds at
Lucky
the
ass
41.
garbage shit. This is ridiculous.
14 on the
Just
pickup.
throwing this shit up for
First
kids.
down, Giants.
The third
And this is
fucking
a
time he
tricky
just
part
threw
of the
things in and
game for
flipped that
any
shit.
defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
First and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Cowboys 38.
Throwing again, Wilson. That's to Robinson. He's got it. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Stay with the run. That's it, baby.
Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Mark down at the 6. Now here's second and goal. Wilson to throw. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Wilson. Rolling to the left. After that play, it stopped an injured giant on the field.
Good.
That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
29 seconds left.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 9 at the 4-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's trying to get a field, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Pistol now for Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. The Giants can call their 3rd final timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. On 4th down, out comes the punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. Forced out wide. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
13 yards. It's second down.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging